Recording.
We do that and we're back thing. Like Nana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh yeah. We should just line up Starbucks cups on our shelves. All the ones. And we're back. Friends, we are so glad you're joining us for our first show of 2021. Welcome to the Active Kids Show.
Yes, welcome back, guys. I'm so glad to be doing the show again, and I'm so glad that you're watching with us. Hopefully you brought a friend or you're watching with your family, because I have something awesome to share with Heidi. I have something awesome to share with you guys. It's the most amazing dad joke for this year.
Okay,
Are you ready, Heidi?
I'm ready.
You have to say that. You have to listen to my joke without laughing. Okay, you guys try this at home too. All right, like
I'm not good at
no
this.
laughing, no smiling, no
Okay.
nothing,
Okay.
nothing.
Get
at all.
serious, you guys.
Get serious. Your best serious face.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna turn to Heidi and tell it.
Okay.
You got
Fail
it?
one.
You're good.
Let's get this back together.
All right.
Okay.
So 2019 was deathly afraid of 2020 because they got in a fight in 2021.
That's so lame. That's so lame. That's a lame dad joke.
That's 3 years. It took 3 years to make that joke.
Yeah.
It did.
Oh. Well,
I mean,
last
not
year.
me. I heard it from someone else.
Last year
but
felt like it was 3 years long.
It did
so
feel
I
like
get
3
it.
years
I get
long.
it.
So
Well, this month we are in a series called Rules for Life. And it's all about things to help you get through life, help you make choices in life, and help you tell your better story.
And today we're specifically going to talk about how to make the most of what we have. Unlike a real board game, you know, we don't all start out with the same amount of resources, materials, money as other people do. And so we have to make the most of what we have now so that we can set ourselves up to tell a better story.
Yeah, good
Yeah.
point.
And right now, what we're going to do before we get into our message is we're going to go ahead and worship. So go ahead, stand to your feet, get ready to worship, and get ready for an awesome message and an awesome show later on.
I close my eyes and colors fly. There's no hiding from your grace. I can't deny your heart for mine, and it's unrelenting chase. I was on the edge of deception, caught up in my own hesitation, until your love
Hey guys, we have a few more weeks of our memory verse for this series. And our memory verse is Luke 16:10a. And if you don't know what that means, the little a only means the first part of the verse, the first half of it. And it goes like this: suppose you could be trusted with the little, then you could be trusted with a lot. Very simple. You could do the hand motions with me. Suppose you could be trusted with a little, then you can be trusted with a lot. Basically, all that means is when we're doing good with the little we have, we're going to start being trusted with more and more, with our parents, our teachers, and especially with God. Sometimes he gives you a little to be trusted with, and then he turns it into a lot to be trusted with because he knows you can handle it. So make sure you guys practice. Ready? It's Luke 16:10a. Suppose you could be trusted with a little, then you could be trusted with a lot. Hey guys, have you ever been trusted with something, whether it was small or big? Usually that person that trusts you with something, maybe it's a special possession they have, maybe it's a request that they have you do, maybe it's your parents that trust you to unload the dishwasher before they get home, or take the meat out of the freezer so it thaws for dinner, right? That's a big task so your whole family can eat. Well, that person entrusted you with something that's very important, and they expected you to do well at that request. And in the Bible today, I want to tell you about a parable, a story that's in Matthew. And in this story, it's about a master, and he has 3 different servants. And he gives them all different things he entrusted them with. The first servant, he entrusted 5 bags of gold. The second servant was entrusted with 2 bags of gold. And the third servant was entrusted with just 1 bag of gold. However, these 3 different people had 3 different ideas what to do with it. So his master left and they went out to do their things. Well, the first servant with the 5 bags of gold, he took his money, he invested it, and he saw his bags of gold double. So he started with 5 and ended up with 10. Well, the person with 2 bags of gold, he went out, he did the same thing, and he doubled his bags of gold. So he had 2 and he went to 4 bags of gold. And then the final servant, he was kind of scared of his master. He knew that if he messed up or lost his gold and didn't come back with anything, that his master would be mad. So he decided to bury it underneath the ground to keep it safe, he thought. So the master comes back to see what each servant did with what he entrusted them with. And see, the first servant, he did awesome. He doubled the bags of gold. So if we went from 5 to 10, he said, "You are a good and faithful servant." The second servant, same thing, doubled it from 2 to 4. He said, "You are a good and faithful servant." Well, when it got to the last servant, he said, "Well, master, I know how harsh you can be and how scary you can be. And so I decided to save your gold. And so I buried it underneath the ground so nothing bad would happen to it." And he calls him wicked. He calls him the bad servant because he didn't do anything with what he entrusted. See, the master entrusted his servants to make more money with the money he gave them. But he decided to hide it and bury it and didn't make any money with it. See, in our story today, the master wasn't mad at the other guys, his 2 servants that made more money, even though they risked his money. He was happy with the results. That he was happy that they did something with it. He was really mad at the one servant that was too scared to do anything with it. Here's the thing. You could start off with a little, or you could start off with a lot. But it's up to us, and God entrusts us to make the most with what we have, to tell a better story with what we have. See, God can take our stories, and when we trust him with the things that we have, he can take our stories from bad to good, good to great, and great to awesome. It's all about what we do with it. It's all about how we see it and perceive it. One time I was playing one of my favorite games with a couple of my friends. It's Monopoly. Maybe if you played Monopoly, you know how frustrating it can be, right? You're getting all this money, you're getting all these properties, and then all of a sudden you can lose it all. Just randomly, because you land on the wrong property, or you pull a tax card and it takes all the money that you had in the game and you all of a sudden lose the game. Well, my buddy Timmy was actually doing really well. I thought he was going to win the game, and I already went bankrupt in the game. I already lost. And then our other friend, Fabricio, he had almost nothing. He had a bunch of properties and houses. He spent all his money on making his houses expensive. So if you landed on his property, you owed him a lot, but he didn't have much money. And Timmy had money and all these properties. So I thought he was going to win. Well, more and more the game went on, Timmy kept landing on Fabricio's properties. And Fabricio kept skipping it. It's all based on luck, right? And all of a sudden, when we came to the end of the game, Timmy had lost. He went bankrupt. in his Monopoly game, and Fabricio won. It was crazy. We did not see it coming, and we were so upset that we had to play another game after that. It's all about making the most of what we have. We can do a lot with a little as long as we're smart and as long as we trust God. God wants to do a lot with whatever you have, whether you have a lot or a little. He can do something awesome. He can tell a better story in your life, and he wants to tell a better story in your life. Do you guys join me in praying? God, thank you so much for what we have, whether it's a lot or a little. You can turn it into something great. It's all about not only you entrusting us, but us trusting you back. God, it's a two-way street. So I pray that we trust you more with whatever we have, so that you can turn it into a better story. So that you can turn our life into a life that tells great stories all around us. So we can help our friends tell better stories, our family members tell better stories. We thank you that you can turn bad to good, good to great, and great to awesome, God. We ask this all in your name. Amen. Hey guys, it's been a wonderful show, and no better way to cap off the show with a fun game called Pie Face. With me, we have Nanette that we brought in, and we have Heidi, as always, and I'm here. We're going to be playing a game called Pie Face. Heidi, do you want to explain what Pie Face is?
I have never played Pie Face before, but I'm pretty excited about it. So you flip the little spinner, it goes to a number, you move the little wheels like a bike, however many times it tells you to, 2, 4, whatever. And this will be filled with whipped cream. And if it hits the right number, it goes in your face and gets whipped cream all over you. So, I mean, I don't know what you guys are hoping, but I'm really hoping Casey gets the...
Me too, I'm hoping Casey gets
Guys, I have family photos after this. I can't do this.
Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. I got wet ones in my bag. You can wipe it off, okay?
Nanette, did you play this before?
I have not played it, but I've heard it's supposed to be a lot of fun.
All right, do you want to do the honors of
Yeah, I'm
setting
going to
the
make
whipped
this
cream?
as high as I can.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
There we
But
go.
you're going for... No.
Oh, no!
You're going to go first?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll go first. Okay.
So just go ahead and spin.
So I got the number 2. Okay, put my face here.
Okay.
1, 2.
Oh,
I saw it. I saw it go a little bit.
Yeah. Your turn.
Okay. Put that back on there
Okay.
like that.
It goes again.
And I flicked it too hard, and I got
Got
5.
That
Oh my.
sounds like a dangerous number.
Okay.
Good. Not even gonna. I'm just gonna look at the camera.
Okay.
1, 2.
Oh!
Got you.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
Just what we wanted.
Yep.
All right, just wait till you guys get one.
Wait, I gotta go still?
Yeah.
Oh. Let's spin.
It's pretty good though.
Ooh, I spun too hard too.
Mm.
Let's see. I got
You
number
got 5.
Okay, guys. I'm leaving my glasses
Get,
on.
get
Get
in
in
there.
there. Get
Right
in
in
there.
there.
Okay,
Yeah,
ready?
there you go.
1.
That was a good flick,
Oh
too.
my gosh. 1.
Oh my
I
god.
win the
Okay.
game.
Oh no, I think you should go again.
I think I just won. A 3. Okay.
Okay.
Let's do this. 1.
Game's over. We did it. All right.
I can-
Oh, I saw it come up.
Me too. I spun. It's already going.
All
Is that a
right.
problem?
Well, thank you guys for joining us for Pie Face. We had a fun show. We can't
did.
wait to see what we do next week. We love you guys.
Man, that Pie Face game was crazy, right? We had to wash our faces. It was stuck on my glasses.
Tasted good though.
It did, right? I kept smelling it.
Yes.
It was fun. But thanks, Casey. Thanks for teaching us about trusting God and God trusting us and us leaning on God to help tell a better story. You guys, right now, our big people in church, at our big service, our parents, our adults, they're doing 21 days of kindness. And we want to join them on that, right? We want to show our kindness over the next 21 days.
Yeah.
We only have a few days left. And we did something pretty cool. I think some of you might have participated. We did a kindness parade. We got in the cars with our parents. Our parents drove us to a couple convalescent hospitals, and we got to visit the elderly that are stuck in that convalescent hospital and want to see people. They want to see smiling faces like yours. We got to go visit them. It was so cool. We were yelling. I'm a little hoarse from yelling at everybody, but it was really fun, and that's how we showed kindness. So think about different ways in your life, in your world, how you can show kindness to people.
Yeah, my favorite part of that was how you guys intentionally, the past couple weeks, made these awesome cards and letters for them, and how we put them all together and gave them to each hospital. And they're going to be so thankful for that. And I'm so thankful for how well you did that. And I'm really excited for something that's coming up called the Active Kids Olympics. It is January 31st. Both services are 9 a.m. and are 10:45, all the way from preschool all the way to elementary. We're going to be doing Active Kids Olympics. So when you walk in that morning, you walk into your classroom, you're going to get a colored sticker on you, and that color is going to represent the team that you're a part of. All right, and we're going to test your endurance, your strength, your intelligence. It's going to be so much fun. There's going to be gold medals, silver medals, and bronze medals for all the different winners that are going to be there. And the best part is that you can make your team the best by bringing a friend that Sunday. Bring your strongest friend, bring your smartest friend, bring the friend that is the quickest, because you're going to need them. And if you have 3 friends that match all those descriptions, bring them.
Bring them, stack your teams,
yes,
right?
You want to win these Olympics. It's going to be so much fun. We can't wait to do it.
We also want to invite you to this Sunday, January 24th. Come hang with us at Active Kids, 9 a.m., 10:45 a.m. right here on the Yucaipa Active Campus. We can't wait to see you.
Yeah.
See you next week, friends.
Thanks for joining us.